It's a great car. I like it very much, but I can't recommend sleeping in it all night. We're here. Welcome to the world of Mr. Bob. Which way are you going? Who has more fun than the crossing guard? Have a good weekend.
You too.
Right this way.
I see him every morning, happy smiley face on the corner. And we weren't actually aware of his situation to start with because he's always so happy. He's such a positive person. And we chit chat though, and we found out he'd become homeless. It was a really tragic situation, especially for retirees.
We were apartment managers for 25 years in San Rafael, but unexpectedly they sold the building and let us go with no warning. And we were left with no paycheck, no job, and nowhere to live.
So we had no choice. We had to get out.
We thought, we'd find a place right away. There were no openings anywhere, wait list forever. We're low income and it was impossible to be able to live in Marin. So we were on the streets. We left October 31st and we slept in the car the first night. The car was completely packed, couldn't put the seats back, and we parked by the school where he crossed guards, and it was just a horrible, empty depression. What are we going to do? How are we going to live?
But at that point, Sandy was very ill, and so I took her to hospital.
And I was in so much pain, and I said, I can't do this. And now I have to go here with all these strange people I don't know. I was so angry and bitter and just lost. But it didn't last long. I said, okay, this is what we have to do. We have to do it and move on.
I think it's probably easier for me simply because I was well. Sandy had to deal with that whole health issue. So I just sort of went through it being angry, a little mad about this, but just working on it and waiting for the outcome.
It was always in the back of my mind, what's going to happen next? How long are we going to be able to stay here? And where are we going to go after this?
If you see someone homeless on the street after you become homeless, it looks very different to you.
And then we kept hearing horror stories of the poor lady was, on the streets for 8 months, 72 years old on a walker. I just kept thinking, oh my God, that's going to be me.
How it feels is real insecure. Something deep inside that maybe you can't really verbalize, but it's frightening.
Are you going to go to work soon?
Gonna sweep right now.
Okay, I'll get ready and go with you.
Oh yeah?
Is that okay?
Oh, that's great.
I'm in charge of the kitchen and the mail. He sweeps and hoses and waters the plants, takes the trash out, cleans. It's so wonderful not to be afraid anymore.
We're just so happy to be here right now.
That has uplifted us tremendously. And having the work that we have has made us much happier because we feel important. We feel like we're a part of this.
I come in here to this room and I'm genuinely moved. I'm grateful. It feels very good to have Homeward Bound helping us because no one else was there. I guess I'd be sleeping in my car, basically right now, if it weren't for that, if it weren't for Homeward Bound's help.
I'm just very, very grateful to Homeward Bound and that there was a place for us to go. And they treated us so well. Thank you, Homeward Bound.